happens after.
Oh, let's go to Stop. That's a good demo map.
I've never seen this map before.
So, before we start, has anybody actually like done a little bit of demo and has a background in it at all?
I've done it.
Nope.
So I'll just give some like basic principles that I play with. So I mean you guys all know the map, so you pipe the button then the flag. But so one of the things I would say first is a lot of people they'll do really tight traps like this. You want to try to avoid that because it doesn't have a big range. So if the person's doing the jukes, you might miss the debt. So you don't want to have all your pipes in one spot. You want to kind of spread them out around the button or around the flag even. Specifically for this map, when I play demo on this map, I'm playing passively because you want your soldier and your heavy to kind of do the heavy lifting, and you're just there to stop them from touching the button or stop them from getting the flag. So I'm actually playing back like here because it gives you cover for grenades and stuff like that, and then it also allows you to pipe the button while looking towards where they're going to come in. Because what happens is if you turn your back, then the person comes in over your head, and you're not going to have enough time to det the button. So wide pipe traps, keeping your eye on where the person's coming, or keeping your eye on the flag. So let's say, can someone go blue and get the button down?
I'll do it. You watch. You guys watch.
So here, just do me a favor, Nuki. Before you conk in from the ramp towards the button, so that they can you guys first person spec me so you can see how I'm.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm doing, yeah.
So I've got a wide trap on the button and kind of at the top of the stairs. You also don't want to get him too far out this way because your soldier's playing here. So you don't want to have pipes like here because that's going to hit him. And I'm using this wall to bounce it. So go ahead and conk up, Nuki, and just try to get the button. So even if he hits the button, you're in a good spot to then move over and go pipe the flag then. So let's say he got the button, then I could just jump in, I killed him, I can go in and start piping the button. Whereas if you're playing out more, you might det yourself, you might miss the det, and then he can run past you. So I always play passive towards the flag. Sure.
Blue pipes, are they worth doing while you're at button at all, or no?
No. So a lot of demos use blue pipes. I actually almost never use them because my job is the button and then my job is the flag. I'm not really there to DM and get kills. I'm only there to stall for the rest of the team. And so I don't know if you guys know this. If you shoot a pipe, you can't det immediately. Like there's a half second, not a half second, but there's a little bit of delay once you shoot a pipe. And if you're shooting blue pipes and then they come in as you're shooting, you're not going to be able to det. So it's going to backfire against you. Go ahead and come get the button, Nuki.
Okie dokes.
Oh, and this is your bag, by the way. So don't hesitate grabbing that if you need it.
Discuss yourselves to the entry, please.
Yes, like I just there. So the other thing to practice is, like I was showing you here with piping the button, is learning the angles. So like I'm able to pipe the button just by standing here like this to keep my my aim or my eyes over here. Same thing with the flag. You don't want to come down here and just start piping the flag the entire time. You want to learn how to pipe the flag and around it from different angles. So you can move around. You know, if the medic comes in button, let's say, this is what happens a lot of times. So I'm up here and the medic comes button. So what do you do? So there's a couple options. You can go this way if the gun is up or the heavy's here. You can just get away from him because he's going to throw a nade. You can also drop down like this. So and as I'm doing this, I'm still keeping my eye towards the flag. So in case he jumps to the flag, go ahead and jump to the flag. I'm there. We'll go over the det shoot thing real quick, which a lot of people have trouble with sometimes. But you want to be able to shoot a pipe after you det so that you can get another one there in case you miss. Come get button again. So keeping a wide trap is important, and also sometimes piping. By the way, if you have any questions, just stop me. And I know sometimes I go over a lot of stuff quickly.
I actually do have a question.
Go ahead.
In regards to piping, I've seen people have like different kind of crosshairs to lay like the trajectory of how it goes or whatever? Like you know how the pipes don't just go where they go. You have to kind of like arc them.
Yeah. I have default, but yeah, you got to get used to it because they don't. It kind of comes in on the right side and down a little bit. So
Whatever it is, pick a crosshair that you like and learn your angles with that crosshair.
Okay, I didn't know if
Right.
maybe there was a good one to use or whether that was useful.
The sumo ones are more useful if you want to blue pipe people.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
you have a more dynamic aim there. But in CTF, a lot of the time, it's like Wheaties said, you're wanting to keep that trap up, and then your focus is on having a good debt, not on hitting somebody with a blue.
Okay.
yeah, and there will be times to use blue pipes, and I'll show you some tricks with that as well. But for the most part, you want to focus in. And so, like piping the flag here, if you just look straight, like you see how far the pipe goes away from the flag. So if the person comes in, it's nowhere near, and you might have like 3 or 4 pipes. They just hit this back wall, you debt, and then they go out. So you do want to have a pipe in front, but you see I'm bouncing them kind of on the floor to slow its progression to the back. I'm moving over. So this will take a lot of practice to get the feel for it, but you just kind of want to get pipes around the flag, and then you don't have to put all 8 pipes there. So depending on where the gun is and certain players you play against, a lot of people do different tricks. Like a scout will come in, instead of going for the flag, they'll cut back to this corner. So can you come get the button, Nuki, and do that juke to the corner? So I'll put pipes in the corner, so he'll come to the flag and he'll juke down, but I have pipes there anyways. So it knows that juke, because otherwise if you put all your pipes here, they do this juke and you miss, and then they're going out and getting a toss. Similarly, so if the gun is like back there or up here, you can also pipe this ramp behind the heavy. Like I'll put 4 pipes here, and then I'll put some pipes here on the flag, and then I'm just trying to support the gun that might be here, because what the medical do is they'll come up here to kill the gun like this, or they'll come up here to kill the gun here and stuff like that. So you don't always want to put all your pipes around the flag. You can pipe away from the flag, but to know that once I det this, the first thing I do is I det and I turn and I start shooting pipes to the flag, because my job is the flag. So that's the one thing I want you guys to focus on, is just knowing that your job is the flag, and it's progression through the map. So again with the pipe trick. So if I'm piping here, I want to look out. I can pipe the flag by like bouncing here. So I always have an eye on what's going on, so I know where to go when they come in. If that kind of makes any sense. Although those pipes are terrible, but you get the idea.
Did you see that?
Oh, I'm
question,
sorry.
Wheaties? Did you see that question, CBS? If it's better to let them touch the flag and get the debt rather than risk debting too early?
Yes. So depending on the map, most TFC maps are not about stopping them from getting a cap. It's about slowing them down so that they cap 1 or 2 as opposed to 5 or 6. This is one of those maps where you just want to slow them down. So if you have a person, like if you're the only one in the flag room and there's a scout or medic and they're just juking you, like just let them do whatever they want to do. As soon as they touch the flag, you det. It's okay, even if they get a toss off, because it's worse to miss a det and have them run out with the flag, as opposed to just detting them when they touch or toss the flag. So yes, you on this map you would want them to go ahead and touch the flag if you need to let them do that, because you might only have 3 pipes on the flag because you just repiped it and you're sitting here waiting for him to go for the flag, or they're DMing you and you're running away, and you're not going to get that perfect det because you're distracted maybe. Then yes, you still want to just det the flag just to kill them so that they don't run out with it.
It does get a little different on ADL type maps, CB, where
Oh yeah.
sometimes you really, really don't want them to touch the flag at all, or you want them to touch it and then immediately die without moving it.
Yeah,
But
CP is completely different.
That's a different environment.
What about when the flag is in the ramp room or the front door? Like, what do you do when you're more out in the open, basically?
Okay, can you move the flag, let's say to here first for Nuki, on the ramp room?
Give me a second. I hear the button.
So like when the let's right here, let's say. So the flag usually kind of makes this progression. It goes from here to this area to that area. It's like these are the sectors, right? So
Yeah.
when the flag is here, you do kind of want to try to play to stop them. You want to get that return. But if you have to, let them touch it, then like I said, go ahead. But here again, wide pipe trap. Understand that like a lot of times the scouts will like go. Do you have a conk?
Yeah.
Okay, so like a scout will conk from the right, and he's gonna go past the flag on purpose to go land here to get me to debt. But so just watch how I'll track him in the air, just kind of seeing where he's going. Just go ahead and try to like bait me out. So I'm standing here watching the flag. Well, that one actually would have dead because you actually went over the pipes. But so I'm watching the flag, right? Because my heavy's over here, so I don't have to worry about my back. I'm standing around this corner because if they come water, they're not going to see me. Sometimes I play in this corner. Sometimes I play here. Sometimes I do play here. So you don't want to be in the same spot. But watch where he's going.
I'll go get the flag.
Just watch where he's going, and you'll learn the angles. Like he actually did go over the pipe, so I actually would have dead in there. But a lot of times they're gonna go wide. So go ahead and go wide, Nuki.
Okay.
So like, you see how far away he was? Like the depth perception is kind of weird in this game, so that's why you always want to move, so you can see it a little bit better. But you don't want to debt that. You do want to try to get the return on a scout because the scout's not going to DM you. Usually 3 pipes, like kind of right on the flag, and then the other 5 kind of just around it. It should be fine, as long as like they can't get like this close to the flag without you being able to kill them. Like if you stood there, it'll kill him, and he's not actually going to have a chance to touch the flag there. Oh, this is what I wanted to mention. So you don't shoot all your pipes out and pipe the whole flag at the same time, so that if you do that and then you're reloading and you miss a debt, I don't have any pipes to shoot again on the flag. So when I
Oh.
pipe, I put out 3, I move and I start reloading and I'm looking. I'll put out another one, and I'm just constantly keeping at least 3 or 4 pipes in the chamber. So
Ah.
if I do miss a debt, so let's say I miss a debt, go ahead and just juke Nuki and I'll miss. Oh, I'm still thinking about not deading. Okay, go ahead, just do it again. So I shot another pipe because I had a pipe, right? And now if he does it again, I have another pipe there, and I can repipe with him, and we're doing the little dance there. So you don't want to run out of pipes. Sometimes you will because you have no choice, but you try to avoid that as much as possible. Shoot a couple pipes, reload, look around, do it again. Does that kind of make sense? Any sense?
Yeah, I had forgot that's a thing. Yeah, that's a smart move.
And if you completely unload any weapon, it always takes longer to reload that first one than it does if you have one still in the chamber. So if you still have 1 pipe left, reloading to 2 pipes is faster than reloading from 0 to 1.
Yep.
So it's just better to always keep one there for emergencies.
Yep. Not 4. Doesn't have to be 4. It can be. I usually do 3. I'll put 3 on the flag, and then I'll move, and then I'll come to another angle. Just to always stay in motion, because what happens is if you sit in a corner the entire time, and they know kind of the area you're in, you don't have like a head start on moving away from them, if that makes any sense. So you always want to just shoot a couple and then move 2, 3, or 4. You could do 4, but I just usually do about 3, depending on the situation, and then start reloading. Well, you kill them if they get anywhere near the flag, but I'm trying to let the heavy do the damage, make them. So one of the things you don't want them to do is you don't want them to have like just constantly doing this, because you will, we're all human, we're going to make a mistake and miss a debt. But as long as I keep them occupied with the heavy or the soldier, it forces them to not juke and go for the flag so that I can then debt them. Yeah, so you do try to avoid. You want to avoid them, not necessarily not avoid killing them, but you want to avoid them from DMing you or moving the flag. So you have the heavy there and the soldier there to do most of the heavy lifting. The other thing, so okay, this will take time to practice, but I want you guys to like when you dead. What I'm doing is I'm hitting right click and then left click immediately. So I'm deading and shooting right after. It's very important to like learn this skill because when you miss a dead and you don't have the pipe out, that's when they run away. But if you're able to do this, like I missed that last one, but throwing nades. What do you mean?
Damn it.
Oh, get wrecked.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
What was the question, Void?
Are we using our nades? Are we saving them?
Am I throwing them? What do you mean? Like so? Yeah.
I think he's asking how spammy you should be when you're trying to pipe the flag. Like some demos toss 2 mervs on the flag and then try to like pipe it.
Well, okay. So the situational. Let's say there's the flag is out here, and you're getting DM'd and you're about to die. So the rule of thumb, until you're able to like get the timing on other stuff, throw your mervs only on the flag, right? Use your nades if you want. If you're getting DM'd by a medic and you're like running away, you can throw the nade at the medic if he's chasing or something like that. But keep the mervs for the flag. So if you run out of pipes or if you're about to die, yeah, you do just kind of throw 2 mervs on it because you're trying to stall the flag so that your teammates can come back into position and shoot the medic or the scout or whatever. The reason why I say also throw on the flag, you don't want to throw it here because this is where your heavy is. You don't want to throw it here because this is where your soldier is, or maybe your gun is here or something like that. You want to avoid TKs. I know you watch like any games, you'll see the demo has like 20 or 25 TKs. Doug is one. I get a lot of TKs too, but it's because I'm throwing the mervs on the flag most of the time, and then my teammates are backing up into the flag to stop them from touching it. So it's an intentional, like they're blocking it, but then I end up killing them, which is fine because then we spawn and we come back. But yeah, so your nades, again, regular grenades, go ahead and throw those at the medics or the scouts, but try to keep your mervs for the flag itself, and use them as a last resort. Don't use your mervs right away. Use them as kind of the last thing to chuck at if you're about to die or if you're running out of pipes. You want to anticipate if you're going to run out of pipes. Yeah, you can do that too. So if 3 people die, let's say 3 people die, come for the flag, Nuki, and just go for it.
Just run at it?
Yeah, just run at it. I'm going to kill both of us. So, okay, yeah, I'll kill myself and the enemy because now I've killed the 4th person. I'm going to get back in time, probably, to pipe the flag. Now, here actually is a good situation where I would prime the merv early. So let's say I just died. We killed 3 or 4 people. They're going to come back quickly. So I might prime the merv here and throw it on the flag as I'm piping it to assist in delaying anybody going for the flag. So again, there's it's not just one catch-all for this is the rule and follow it. This is the idea you want to follow. You want to stall the flag as much as possible. Can you move the flag to the ramp here? So this is very map specific, but like this is the hardest spot to have the flag in as a defensive demo because they're going to do the slide. Can you do the slide, Nuki, and show them? I'm sure you guys know, but just I could have killed you. I'm sorry.
No problem.
And if you guys have questions, just shoot them out. Don't let me keep on past the topics if you have any other questions. So this slide is the hardest thing to stop. No, go ahead and grab it and show him. So you saw what he did, right? He'll come and he'll slide out, and then he'll take the flag out this way. And that's how most flags in Stop actually end up getting taken. That slide comes in, and if the demo's not there or he misses his dead. So this is an area where you want to practice your angle piping and keeping it wide. You see how I have most of them actually in front? Because I'm more worried about the slide than I am about them coming from behind the flag, because my soldier should be here, the gun should be on that side. So go ahead and slide, I'll let you get it.
Okay.
There. See, so that's such a quick move. There's no way the heavy can stop him if he's not necessarily in position to shoot. Gets the flag out, bats, and it's just gone. Yeah. So now you can go ahead and come forward again, but I'm gonna try to stop you. I'll kill you. Oh, I missed.
Alright, you just wanted to crowbar me.
I did a little bit.
Should I go now?
Yeah, go ahead. No, not when the flag is moving. I only pipe the flag when it's moving.
The other reason why you would not want to do that, Emmy, is at this spot you're gonna have someone at the front door. One of your teammates is gonna be there shooting, probably the heavy, shooting out the door. So you don't want to put explosives on them and blow them up. While they're
Don't I though?
Well, I mean, depending on who your heavy is, then maybe, but that's that's just a different.
Yeah, so you don't want to kill your teammates when they're not anywhere near the flag or anything like that. But yeah, when the flag is moving out, again, my job is the flag. The only time I'm ever piping other stuff is when it's in the flag room and it's kind of shelled up, right? Once it starts moving, I'm only piping the flag. Can you move it to the front door? So this is kind of the last spot where you're able to really hold it, is that front door, and this is also pretty difficult because you want to pipe the flag, you want to be safe, but you see your angle, your vision here is cut off, so you're kind of waiting for them to land in the front door, and you just kind of, at this point, you're just stalling. You're never going to stop them. It's going to be very hard to get a return from here because your heavy's going to be pushed up, button might be down, so they're going to come bats and stuff. You're just trying to stall them, so just kill them as they move the flag, make it take a lot longer. That gives you time for the NG to reset. Are you coming?
Oh, am I supposed to come?
Yeah. Sorry.
Whoops, I forgot to jump.
So, like, I'll kill that guy. Yes. Let me think of a more aggressive demo map. Probably open fire. Yeah, open fire is a much more aggressive map because you have less area to run. Can we go to open fire then?
Do you want to? Did you finish this? Or
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, like, this is a more like that. A lot of the stuff is just map specific, but the tactics on like piping. I mean, you can show that on any map. So
okay.
so this is definitely much more. So if you actually guys, if you think about it, this is kind of the same map as shop. It's the same layout. You got the button to the flag. You need the lasers, and you got a main area, and then kind of a bats to the flag area. If you guys think about it that way, then the maps kind of become. There's only like 4 different maps that are played. So this is an area where you would pipe the button. A lot of different demos do different things. Like Doug will pipe here like this, and he'll stand here. So he's protecting the run up, and he's protecting the conk in from the button or from the water. You can do that pipe a couple different ways. I actually do it this way when I do it, because again, I'm trying to use my environment to keep my eyes on where people are coming. Because if you're doing this, then you're cutting your vision off a little bit. So that's the one thing I would stress. Just make sure you keep your vision, so as you're piping, you can catch them if they're flying in while you're piping. So this is a map where you would also. Oh, I was going to show you guys some blue pipe tricks. So go front door, Nuki, and just kind of come at me. So a lot of people will try to shoot the pipe right at the scout or right at the medic, but what a lot of people do when they come in is they actually hug one of the walls. So you use the walls as your advantage to kind of pipe around the walls, and you might get lucky and hit one of them. That was a trick I was going to show on stop the button, kind of, but it's the same principle here. So this is an aggressive map because you're constantly going to get DM'd. You're constantly going to be on the move. So go ahead and go medic and just come DM me a little bit, Nuki. Nuki's one of the better demo chasers. So you'll
I love it.
gay. So again, I'm going to use regular nades if I'm going to DM the medic. So there's not a lot you can do when you're by yourself there, as you see. But I'm just trying to stall him because hopefully the soldier will come, and if he's gonna kill me, that's fine. This is the worst map, by the way, for spawns, because when you spawn far, you just all the way out of position. Oh, practice your pipe jumping, guys, too. So this, you spawn button, so you can get back into position quick. So the other thing too is when you're being damned, if I'm about to die, I will just jump onto the button, hold a merv like this. Or sometimes, if I feel like I'm gonna lose the battle before he even gets here, I'll just give up the button. I'll go straight to the flag, and now I'm watching. Let me put the pipes on there. So just come up the stairs and grab the button. So you see, like I have my vision is not like I don't have a lot of time to react. So he was gonna get the button, but I still kill him, and then I start piping the flag. Right? Because it's not about, you're not gonna be perfect, but it's all about trying to slow them down. Yes, I will use the grenades first if I think I'm gonna have a chance to live, and I'll DM a medic or a scout. But once I feel like I'm gonna die, then I'm gonna use the mervs on a scout. And this is actually a map where you would actually throw mervs and nades into the water. So this is where it's a little bit more aggressive. We'll pipe the water more because this is the easy access point for the offense is the water, because you don't really have someone here. So you want to keep this area here spammed so that they can't do their double conk or they can't do their single conk or whatever. So this is a map where I would use a lot more blue pipes, and I would just kind of spread them out into the water to mess up their conk timing, to hopefully hit them, let the heavy get a little bit more chance of killing them.
Can you demonstrate the pipe jump when you spawn in flag room and the flag is like at Y?
Yes. So this is it's a down. You can do it a couple ways. So if you, until you get good at it, you can do this and then jump across. But for doing it quickly, you just look straight down, and then you're gonna jump across. So just, you see how the pipe bounces when I look straight down. That's when you're gonna det when it lands again. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Okay, so I mean that's again, you guys have, that has to be practiced. Like that took years to get good at. The timing is very difficult, so you just got to practice it. This isn't something you're gonna get straight away or anything like that. Any other questions on, like, just in general on, like, this map is pretty simple. You just pipe the button, you pipe the flag, and then you just follow the flag out. Oh, I'll give you guys a trick. So you guys know about the 5-second and the 50-second and the 20-second. Those are some stuff you can bind, but there's a bind you can make if you want to pick how much time you want between 5 and 50. So it's, let me find out what it is. Hold on, I don't remember.
Most especially if you're going to use death packs, you want to make sure you don't wipe out your entire team.
Yeah.
Well, how are you gonna get bingo unless you do?
I mean, it's hilarious when you do, but generally, like, that's not accepted good demo practice.
Yeah. So if you do death start and then a number between 5 and 50, you can pick a number you want. So I use 8 for my normal death packs because it's a little bit more than 5. I want a little bit more time. It's actually, I used it more for when I used to play a lot of offensive demo on bases. That was actually a better time because on bases, I don't know if you guys know, if you die with your death pack, it doesn't actually trigger the computer points. Now the only thing you got to remember is once you start the death start, you can't stop it with the same button. You actually have to hit a different button, like a regular death. I'm sorry?
One of my kids was talking to me. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so your regular death pack key, like for 5-second, you hold it down, let it go, it'll stop. But for death start, once you push it, it sticks unless you, and you want to cancel it, you have to hit another death pack key. Yes.
Like any
Between
pack
5
key or that pack key again?
any other death pack key. So think of it like it's a it's the on button, but it's not the off button.
Okay.
So you'd have to hit your debt 50 or debt 5, one
Correct.
of those.
Okay.
So this is another map, by the way, for piping the flag is
Yeah,
again.
can you hand me? Sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. Use your environment. So when I'm piping the flag, you can pipe it from this angle here. So I keep vision onto the flag. Oops, missed. But you see, I got them wide. So I have a few pipes here, and then I have pipes around it because people are going to come in and they're going to do this. And you don't want them. You don't want to get juked out. Yeah, I use 8 seconds. I'll use 5 also. I have a 5 and I have a 50. I only use 50 if like we're just messing around. Like I won't actually use that in a game because like so much happens in between. I'll actually forget probably and just jump into my own death pack or something. And you guys know you can stand over ledges, and so actually death pack's a very good tactic for buttons. So what you can do is on the you set a death pack here, and now the death pack's gonna probably kill you at front door. Can you go back? No, okay, that's a little too far. But anywhere a little bit past this line, and he gets dead.
And if you're not aware, scouts disarm dead packs.
Yes.
For anybody that doesn't have that, you run over it. You just walk over it, and it'll go away.
Can you go scout, Nuki?
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those things that people who know it assume everyone else knows, and then other people are just completely unaware of it. And it's gone.
Yep. There's another one. Can you go NG, Nuki?
Oh yeah, NG's fun.
So, this is something you can mess around with. Come to the blue flagger. Let me see what my 50 deck. Okay, so let me do 50. So I'm gonna set it at 50-second death pack, but once he emps it, it'll trigger it instantly.
Almost instantly. It shortens the timer, but it'll do your
I
wine.
accidentally.
Get wrecked.
So that's a 50-second. So go ahead and emp it. I think other stuff. So do you guys want to like go over any other maps in particular? We can kind of go over like map strategy tactics and stuff like.
Can you show Raiden?
Sure. Rolling deaths. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I use right click to dead and I use left click to fire. And what you do is I'm gonna do it slow. You right click, then immediately left click. So right click, left click. Right, so, and sometimes I miss the dead, but you see. Oh, and this is perfect example of what happens when you reload. So a demo is also a class you don't want to have a reload script on because it slows down your deaths. So watch what happens on the first 5 pipes I shoot out. I can instantly death them, but the last one triggers the reload automatically, and it's a little bit slower. So you guys notice that a little bit different. So if you have auto reload on, it's constantly triggering the reload. It's going to slow down your death after you shoot a pipe. So yeah, you get into a server.
It's pretty simple, CB. We'll handle it.
So okay, when you're on the relay, depending on where your heavy is, you want to play in one of these corners, either there or over here. This is the most common spot because you can spam water from here. I can see everything here from bats conk, button conk, and I can see them fly in from water because you should be able to get the vision here. So if they go for the flag, you'll be able to death them. And then you see I'm able to pipe the flag just from this corner. So I mean that's not a perfect pipe trap, but it's well enough for like a repipe. And then when they come and DM you, so medics will usually come this way towards you, right? this is a good jump you want to practice. I miss it, of course, but you get the idea. So you want to just learn the jump here so you can run away. Let your heavy DM them. You don't want to get stuck somewhere and then you die. So always stay on the move. So if they comes up here, you can just jump in here. You can just do little tricks where I'm running around, but I'm always keeping my my focus on where the flag is and where my pipes are on the flag. So if this medic is chasing me and I'm jumping around and I hear a call of water, I'm waiting for him to try to touch the flag. So it's not perfect, but again, you know, not every map is going to be a 0K. Let's go to Raiden. I'll show you some stuff from Raiden.
What version of Raiden? Sorry, there's like a million.
Whichever. I have all of them. So what's the latest one? I think it's 6 or 7.
I don't even know.
6.
Okay, so this is the grenade bag. So when you spawn, oh, let me know when you guys are in. Sorry.
I think we're in.
Okay, so this will give you 1 grenade each. So you already spawn with 2 mervs. So I prime a merv when I grab the bag. I still have 2 mervs, and I just merv the right side. So if someone gets unlucky and they conk into there, then they're gonna die from the merv. So piping the flag again. You don't want to pipe it like this because I don't know what's going on behind me at this point. Keep your eyes towards where the enemies can come, and you can pipe the flag all around it. This is so. I guess a rule of thumb. So I put 2 in front, basically. 2 behind, 2 on it, 2 here. That's perfect. So yes, because the worst thing to happen is when they get out with the flag, because then here, Nuki, come grab the flag and just start walking away from me. So let's just say I'm not gonna dead. Let's say he gets the flag. As a demo, I can't like, he gets over there. I can't blue pipe him. You know, the pipe's not gonna reach him. I have to use the single shotty. You've lost the flag. It's gone. So you got to hope your teammates then are able to help you out. So the situation is important because you don't want them to get that flag going. Because once it gets going away from the demo, it's almost impossible for me to stop them. Now I have to hope my teammates are in the position to stop them. So being aware of where the situation is and where the enemies are is the most important thing. So yeah, I pipe basically all around the flag. Now sometimes I'll put 5 pipes around the flag, and then I'll help up top. I shouldn't even show you guys this trick because this is my little trick, but this is fine. I like you guys. So when you're piping top like this, I don't know what kind of FOV you guys. About here, I can see the corner if he passes. I don't even know if you can see me, Nuki. Can you see me when you come back up there?
Yeah. Well,
But I mean, if you're like running in, are you gonna? I don't know if you notice how easily noticeable it is.
no. If I run through the middle, I won't see you.
Yeah, so like I'm like this, right? So I don't know what your FOV guys is, but like I have 110. I'm able to see the corner if he runs in, and I have an eye on the flag. So once now go ahead and run in top. So I dead him top, and you see what the first thing I did is I threw another pipe. Every time I dead, I'm shooting another pipe. So you guys need to just practice that. That should be the standard thing that you do. Because if there's a second guy coming, he may stop or he may come in, and then I'm gonna just keep moving back, and I'm just gonna keep deading it, and then come to the flag. So that's just in case I want to pipe top. So because sometimes the enemies, like, you got to figure out kind of how they're playing. Are they going top a lot? Are they going T a lot? Are they going back way? So you don't always want to have on this map all your pipes on the flag. You actually do want to pipe different areas until the flag starts moving. Now, instead of top, if I want to pipe back way, you can pipe it from up here. And if you stand at the back wall, I can see. Go back way, Nuki.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I dropped down to get more pipes. Sorry.
Let me know when to drop.
So go ahead and just go to the bottom of the ladder. If you guys are watching me first person, I can see when he's at the bottom of the ladder. So I have eyes on the flag. I can hear them if they come top, and I'm able to see the lower pipes if I want to pipe lower. So that's another option that you have. And then if if he runs forward, go ahead and run forward. And again, I shoot another pipe there because I don't know if another guy's coming, and I'm too far away from the flag to pipe the flag. So I'm picking something to pipe while I'm getting back to the flag. And if you want to pipe T, you can do there's a couple different ways. Again, if I'm going too fast, you guys let me know, or if you guys have any questions, just interrupt me. I won't. I don't mind. The gun usually goes here or right here. I like to pipe the right T more because I want them to go there because the ramp is here. I don't want them to get easy slide to the ramp. I want them to have to go the far away. So you can pipe like this into the right T while you have pipes on the flag. So if they come right T, obviously you can dead them. Another trick is to have the pipes here, but like I won't even be ever piping, or sorry, I won't like dead this. It's just there to dissuade them from coming this way. So I'm again, like if I have to focus on the flag, that's a little tactic you can use. The other thing you can do is you can pipe the T. So if I'll have pipes on the flag and I'll have pipes here like this if I want to back up the soldier. This is a little more aggressive because I'm out of position a little bit. It's a little bit more of a gamble, but it sometimes works. I'm trying to think. Oh, these are your bags again, just like on Stop. These are your bags to get more health, and just throw the bags for your engine. Trying to think. So if you're getting DM'd a lot, this is again a good map where you can run around. So if the medics are coming T, so if they're coming T, if I don't have pipes right there, this is the best spot to stand because they'd have to conk to you. They can't. They have to run up this if they don't. Then they'll have to go through the flag. So I'm just backing up here to where it makes it more difficult for them to chase me. So they have to go for the flag.
Where do you
Again,
hide when they're top?
if they're top, you can go all the way around the corners. So you can go all the way back up to here.
Right, but what if you're, say, down on the ramp near flag? If you're near relay and they come in top, where do you go?
Oh, then I stay right here and I use this wall and I'll dance around this wall. So like when they come top, depending on like what your soldier commed, if he's got a nade ready to go, just come down the ramp, Nuki, and just throw a nade at me. Just try to throw a nade at me. So first I heard the click, so I know the timing about when he's gonna. So, like that didn't do that much damage, right? And I might have got the timing where I juked him out and I come back here and he's thrown it in the air and it's done no damage. So I'm just playing around this wall to make them, just to cause, I guess, distress on the other guy. You can always drop down into the T. I mean, just running away from the enemy while being able to be mindful about where the flag is and what's going on. That's I guess the goal, and that will take a lot of practice and a lot of game time. I don't know how many times you guys play demo, but it's mostly about just trying to stay alive and keeping the enemies not letting them know where you are before they get into the flag room, so that they can't pre-prime and throw nade. I'm always on the move, always standing in a different spot depending on where they're coming.
Okay, so say you're in a pickup game and it's a group you're not used to playing with, and for whatever reason your defense is a little shaky and you're just getting overrun a lot. Do you stay demo and throw more mervs and just die more, or change it up?
Well, I mean that depends on your skill set. I mean, this is a very good heavy map, so a heavy here is actually can be more effective at times than a demo. But if it's just a pickup and who cares wins and lose, practice playing demo. I will stay demo and just try better. Try to move around more. Maybe what's causing you to die a lot. Are they flooding in T more? Well, then don't stand close to the T, right? So that like I can't get naded by T from over here once they come in. Like there's no way from like if you go T, just try to nade me over here, Nuki, from the T. Like it's like he came in the left side. Okay, I can hear him, so I can just like there's nothing he can do to me up here. If they're flooding T. If they're flooding top a lot, then just stay away from it's like playing on the opposite corner. Like if they're coming top a lot, then I'm gonna stay here. If they're coming back way a lot, I mean it doesn't matter where you stand. Again, they can't come and nade you. it's just about reading the way they're playing and then just trying to adjust. Now, obviously, it's not going to work all the time, but again, this map is another one where you're just trying to slow them down. You're not going to hold anybody to 0. That almost never happens. So accept that they're going to cap the flag, but just try to make it as difficult and as long as possible. And don't get frustrated either. Like that's the other thing. I think in general, just in TFC, people get frustrated when they don't play well, and then that makes them play worse. I mean, everybody falls for that, but you know, try your best not to worry about it so much. Just it happens, and go from
What's your favorite map to demo on?
this one. Oh, you're a beast, Emmy. This and Monkey, I would say, because they're easy to pipe, and you have a lot of room to run around. Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. Is he gonna DM me or is he
Am
gonna
I
just
allowed to
overflow?
kill him?
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's a little hard to show the mindset when it's one-on-one because he has no pressure from anybody else, and there's nothing else going on. But yeah, that's fine. Just I don't know, just do whatever you want.
I'll play scout then.
Okay.
Well, do like a simulation. Say your soldier's
Simulation's
up
good.
top and your NG is dead for whatever reason, kind of thing, right? So then you're
I'd-
just kind of by your lonesome.
So wait, hold on, right there. He conked the flag, right? But I saw the trajectory was too low, and he wasn't gonna make it, so I didn't dead. Okay, that's an important thing. Not deading is also as important as deading, because like if I dead there and he doesn't have any chance to get the flag, the next guy coming in is the one. It's always the second guy that gets the flag. It's never really the first one. So not deading on a flag because I might have killed him even like because these pipes do go through the wall sometime. Yeah, I might have killed him, but there's no reason to do that. Like he can't do anything now that he's a scout and he's down here. What can he do? He'd have to run up to me. So patience is very important on demo.
Wait, the grenades can hit through that wall?
Yeah, conk to the flag again, Nuki. Just right into the window.
Huh. Is
a
it because
lot of maps.
it's a low window, or is it because of the
Yeah.
wall is thin?
It's the low window. So the explosion is high. Is going to go up higher. It's going to
Oh,
like
okay.
it's half above the window or whatever.
And
But you know, in a game,
depending
don't.
on, yeah, don't count on that. But in some maps, you'll also have just the wall textures will, for whatever reason, let the explosions leak through. You'll see that a lot on gates on ADL maps where you can pipe people through it.
I knew that it was possible with EMPs, obviously, but I didn't know it was the grenades. That's interesting.
It's map and location specific. But like Wheaties was saying, don't count on it.
So you see, I see him come in, and I'm looking to see what he's about to do. Like, is he going straight for the flag, and then I'm gonna dead him? Do I see him slow down a little bit right here? Then okay, he may be trying to juke me, and now I might prime a nade. You know. So it's all about reading what the other person's doing and then just like kind of reacting to it. So it's kind of difficult to, again, like I said, in a non-perfect game situation, like here, he's trying to juke me a little bit. So sometimes, I'll miss sometimes, but that repipe, I kill him. Because most people, once the dead goes off, they're going to go straight for the flag. So if you practice that repipe and you're able to get the timing down right, you're going to be able to get a lot of kills that otherwise the flag would have gone.
I did a whole match upside down, and almost all my kills were repipes because I couldn't angle them right with the upside down FOV.
So another tactic is sometimes, like one of the things I tried to, oh, so that was just instinct too. So you also want to block them. Like if you have a chance to just block somebody, just block them and then get out of the way. Especially if it's a medic, you don't want to get stuck to him. But like I stopped his down conk by just moving to the left. Being annoying is actually just as effective sometimes as actually killing them.
That's every class.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. So one other thing. So sometimes go ahead and just keep trying to juke me. This will happen sometimes where somebody just for some reason the defense is in disarray. This guy is just constantly trying to juke you, and now the enemies that just died are going to start coming back again. So you're running out of time to get rid of this guy, so then you can prepare for the next wave. Sometimes it's okay to just det and just make him go for the flag, but understanding that's a little bit of a gamble, but you're doing it to get him out of there because you need to be ready for the next person because he's just kind of a straggler on the last run. That's a little bit of an advanced tactic. I wouldn't advise doing that until you're able to hit the repipe correctly. But just that's something that I might do in the middle of a game because I don't want the person to be there the whole time just juking me, because once another person comes in, well, now all he has to do is suicide on the flag at the same time another guy goes and they got the flag down. So yeah. Oop. Oh, I wasn't ready for it. When the flag is moving, again, you pipe the flag for the most part. This is one of those maps, though, you would actually kind of throw some pipes under here. Because when the flag gets down here, a good spot for the gun is to put it right in this window. So it's like this. So you want to pipe, you want to protect the gun, and then have some pipes on the flag here. And then you're just hoping that the soldiers can just kind of whittle them down a little bit so you don't have to worry about it.
How do you pipe those narrow ramps, like that side ramp that you're on right now? I know,
This one?
like, Monkey's got one and what have you, so...
Yeah, these are hard. Let's go to Monkey. That's a good point. Let's go to Monkey. It's an easy way to show you the guys the mechanic there. So this game is really weird. When you hit the ramp, it like accelerates. So come move the flag to the ramp, Nuki, if you could.
Okay.
So that's a little too low. I want to try to middle. Yeah, right there. So you want the pipe to slide up the ramp. The closer you hit this, the further up it's going to go. So you can actually pipe the flag from down. So you see, I missed that one. You guys catch that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you put like on this map here, like you'll put 6 pipes kind of on the flag, and then I'll hit a couple pipes to go to the bottom of the ramp, so they can't juke from there. And you can actually put both from the top of the ramp. Oh, that wouldn't work there, but okay, I'm screwing up the top ones, but hitting the ramp at different angles to get different distances up the ramp so that it spreads out over the flag. It's pretty simple. You get used to it, and then you can pipe it from up here. Because this is the most powerful spot for the demo to play, is up on the top. Because when they come in lower, you're out of position. Sometimes you can hide and stuff like that, so they can't det you. So you can actually pipe the entire flag from up here too. Same methodology. Shooting it towards the ramp is up here. So I'm going to bounce it like this. So I can repipe the entire flag from just up here. So just try to like pretend the flag is there. Now you got the pipes are pretty much perfect up here.
This is another one. So if the flag is at the bottom of that ramp and you have pipes underneath the ramp, it'll det through. So, and they're super powerful right there. So it's good to have a couple under there if you can anyway, just because medics will get underneath that ramp and
so yeah, I put the flag in the pit, Nuki, just like under the ramp, not directly under it, but like on the side where it would get stuck, like right there. So can you pipe above it? No, it only goes from below above. So this is where the flag usually lands in this map. Now, tactically on this map, the demo's job, again, the flag, right? But what I usually have when we play in-house games is the soldier flagrum is now his job is actually just the lower area. I'm gonna have my back to this area because I'm counting on him to guard me, and my job is now the flag and the water. So I'm actually gonna put some pipes here, and then some around the flag. So if he comes in from water, this is gonna usually stop them because he's not gonna want to run into the pipes. And then if he comes in T, they're gonna jump into the pit. So if he jumps in the pit, I know it's on the right side, so I don't have to worry about the narrow jump. You want to watch the flag. So like I'm standing here like this. I'm watching this side of the T and water. I can hear the jumps from the T. So if I hear T and I hear the jump, I can move into here like this, and I have an eye on the flag. Can you move the flag back to the pit? Okay, so this takes a little bit of teamwork. You want your soldiers backing you up here. His only job is to make sure no one comes this way, and I'm piping the flag in the in the water, and I'm just kind of moving around like this, just keeping my eye on everything, seeing where they're going for. Now once I det, so let's say the guy comes in and I det. Again, I'm using the repipe tactic. I'm gonna det and immediately shoot a pipe to the flag for the next guy, just in case. Now this pipe got too far, but I'm able to det it. See, like that. So then I move into position. As I'm shooting the pipe, I'm moving into position to pipe the flag again, keeping my eye on the flag. And this map is a little bit more difficult with vision. Like you can't have perfect vision of every spot. Like I'm gonna lose something, but as long as I have a wide vision of something, so that I know where can they come from, right? Usually your T soldiers are, yeah, pipe and move at the same time. Like what people tend to do in TFC, they'll do one thing and then the other. So like they'll det, right, and then they want a pipe, so they'll go like this. Like do it at the same time. As you're moving, just pipe as you're moving. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not gonna get a perfect pipe trap, but keep moving. Keep your eye on the flag and keep doing like the moving and the piping at the same time, so that you have a better chance of being in position correctly when the next person comes. Don't get stuck just doing one thing. So like, okay, I'm gonna pipe here, and I'm standing still. So if somebody's coming in, I have to start from 0 to move out of the way. If that makes any sense. This is also a map where you pipe the T. So the NG will put the gun up here. So you'll put again, let me go backtrack a little bit. When I'm piping the flag, I will look towards the flag as I don't run up the ramp backwards because I want to pipe the flag right away. But you want to put a couple pipes on the flag, and then I do this move. I'll jump like this. So I'm able to turn, see the flag room as I'm piping, and then I put a few pipes on, and then I move. And I'm never shooting all my pipes. Now I'll put like 5 pipes there. Then the question is, where are you gonna put the other 3? So are they coming T a lot? Well, maybe you want to pipe under the gun. Put a few pipes here. Not necessarily to det this, by the way. Another thing I want you guys to remember is it's not always the first guy. I've said this in the last map, but it's not always the first guy that gets the flag. It's usually the second guy. Like you'll det this first guy, and the second guy comes in and grabs the flag out. So one thing for me, I'll never det the T pipes on a scout. So if a scout comes left T, go ahead and go left T. If I'm playing here and he says scout T, I'm not detting that. I don't care about that. He's not gonna do anything over there. He might not even he's just gonna do it. Fine, fuck him. Right? But if it's a medic, all right, now is the gun up? Okay, if the gun is up, I will det that because I want to protect my gun. But if the gun is down, I might not det that because there might be another guy coming right to you that's gonna conk to the flag. Because this is my job. So that's kind of the mentality I want you guys to I would advise you guys to kind of to get in your mind. Your job is to flag, not to frag. Not so much clean up, but just, if my job is to flag, everything else is the other people's job. I can't, it's not a 1-on-4. Your soldier flagger needs to do something, right? Your NG should be doing something. Your soldier T should be doing something. Sometimes they get overrun, but I have to worry about the flag. So I'm not going to always det that. And I'm telling you right now, I will never det that on a scout. There could be no one alive and I'll just fuck him. What's he going to do? A medic, that depends. Now so sometimes the gun is up here, but another way to pipe T that's really good is actually literally right behind the soldier. This you'll need to do 4 because otherwise you won't have a good enough spread. And if you stand here like this, you can see them coming in. And if I stand here, you see the little gap there? I can see them coming in from the right side of T. I can then see also lower, and I have an eye to the flag if they come up. Can you go water nuking and conk up the ramp? So I don't have any pipes on flag, but I see it, right? It's not the best, like it's a little hard on timing, like it's real quick, but I still see it. The worst thing to have happen is to have your eyes away from something and for you to hear the conk, because then you don't know what's the scout or medic is doing, and then that's when the flag goes away. So keeping your eye on the flag, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but keeping your vision open to what's happening is very important. And learning these little angles. So I can see the T, I can see the lower, I can see the flag from here. You can't do that from here because no one's coming from this corner. I mean, even if they are, I mean, that's just the soldier's going to comment. They're always going to come from this side into here, if that makes any sense. If you guys see what I'm saying.
You lost me a bit on that entryway.
Okay, so this side is better because think about the offense. If they're going to come in T and they're going to come in from the left side from over here, well, your soldier's here, right? Usually he's playing on like kind of this corner. So most people are probably going to go water if they come in and the soldier's there, or they're going to kill the soldier. But when they conk in, they're conking in usually from this side. That's the one that usually gets in the most. They do conk in from the left, but that's the one I want to worry about because I can see everything from here. If they run into the T, I can see them before they get into the T. I can see lower.
Oh, that little corner. Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. Nuki, can you go and come in from the right side and go into the T?
Right side, okay.
Right side from the D's perspective. But in any case, yeah. So you saw.
Yeah,
You
the little slither. Yeah, I saw it.
coming from the cap,
lower.
coming from this side, yeah. Oh, well, I wasn't even there. But you can see the gap now.
Yeah, I see it.
But even if I was like here, like I still see him come in T. They're not gonna probably come at you. But if they do, then that's fine. You can run away. There's a couple different tactics for running away on this spot. But the lower conk is usually what the scouts do. Most people don't come water. You can hear the drop water anyways. So I have enough information coming from water without having to see it to be able to let that be the last let that be the blind spot for my vision at least. I want to be able to see lower. I want to be able to see them come in T, and I want to be able to keep an eye on the flag. They can't get the flag without me seeing them come from somewhere. Is my point. Just as another spot to play. Like this is not always where I play, but this is another spot. Okay, so when death is imminent, similar to on Stop. Oh, you weren't here for Stop. So, Sandro, I save Mervs for the flag 99% of the time. So if I know I'm going to die or if I feel like the flag is in danger, that's when I Merv. And I Merv the flag because my job is the flag. There will be times where you'll Merv other areas. Let's say, 3 people are coming T for some reason. I might pre-prime a Merv, if I think the soldier might die, and then toss it in here. But if you save your flag, if you save your Mervs just for the flag, you're gonna let fewer flags out because there'll be a constant spam on the flag. They're not gonna be able to just grab it. Well, this map you shouldn't have no Mervs because this nade bag spawns pretty quickly, and if there's 3 medics coming in, okay, let's just say you don't have any Mervs. Stay alive as long as you can, because your soldier flag room should be backing up, your soldier T should be backing up. Run around. No, I wouldn't throw a Merv T because you're there. So running around tactics on this map. So you guys practice your B-hop. You should be able to land that jump there. That's important because if I'm playing on this, so if I'm playing here and the medic comes T and he comes at me, I'm gonna run away, right? So there's a couple different ways. You can run away and jump across. You can run away and come up top and back up. And I'm still keeping my. I mean, you can't keep it 100%, but I'm trying to keep my eye on the flag. So for the next guy, run away. Don't DM all the time. I know a lot of demos like to DM and stuff like that, but I feel like it's a bad idea for demo. What was the other question? I missed it. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're gonna TK, make it the if you're gonna TK, make it because you spam the flag and your teammates backed up to the flag and they just happen to get caught in a merv. Because this map, you spawn T or you spawn lower, you're back in the flag room within 3 seconds. Open fire is a difficult map for demo. Crossover 2 is a difficult map, but I don't know if people really play that map anymore. Alchemy is a difficult map because of how hard it is to pipe the flag. Can we go? Siden's a difficult map, yeah. Let's go to Alchemy though. That's a map I know you guys play a lot.
And just for reference, Nuki did make a very short video on how to pipe relay from a few different positions, how to angle the pipes so that they come to a stop underneath the flag
On Monkey?
on Alchemy.
Oh, on Alchemy. Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, most people they like. Was it from up here? This is usually where people pipe, but you guys should practice piping it from lower because this is actually where I play 90% of the time. I play lower because when the flag is on relay, the worst conk. Can you do the conk where you come up here and you slide off the flag and go up top? This is the
boy.
most dangerous conk to have happen, especially if you're not paying attention. Because watch how quick it is. All right.
Oh
Your
my.
timing is on point.
Give me a second.
Yes.
Poor Nuki.
So let's just say I'm not paying attention to the flag, and the heavy misses one person because maybe multiple people are coming. So I usually play here, but let's just say I'm not paying attention.
Okay, well, wait, give me a second. I got it.
You want to go medic? It might be easier with medic.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. It happens to a lot of guys, Nuki.
This is what I get for playing TFC once every 2 weeks.
There. Okay.
There we go.
It's extremely quick. Even if I'm watching it and I'm ready to det, you can miss that det because it's just so quick and they're gone. But that's why I play here because I'm gonna count on my soldier for comms and for hopefully getting a couple kills. Let's say they're all coming this way. I hope he kills one, maybe damages another, and 2 get in. That's fine. I don't mind keeping my back to that because now do the same conk nuki from top. So if I'm standing here, this is where I usually play it, down in this pit. But let's say I'm standing here. So conk from top and come to the flag. And look how much. So remember how quick it was that he ran out with the flag. But look how much more time I have to react if he comes top. Like I hear the conk, and then you see it on your screen. So I'm giving up my vision on top to focus in on water and to focus in on lower. So what you need to do that is learn how to pipe the flag from down here. So if you look at the pipe trap I just set, this one's going to be tougher to like have a spread. You're almost never going to spread on this pipe because, or on this map because it's just almost impossible, especially from lower.
Well, it's also
But
a
you really
small
just want to keep
area.
the flag up here. And the best thing is when the flag is actually like this, where they've touched it and you killed them maybe, and it lands on the relay. Now they can't scoop it from lower or upper or anywhere. So again, learning how to throw the pipe. So I mean, I don't know how to really explain it. You just kind of shoot the pipe right above it, and it slides up on top. And then you can duck like this and get some pipes in front of it.
To your question a lot earlier, CB, this is one map where if I was playing demo, I would det a little early when they're conking to the flag, because if you just stall their momentum or knock them off, then they miss and they drop down to the floor.
Yes, that's a great point. Like this is such a hard. Like this flag is so easy to grab from different areas that you just want to keep that area. Oh, I missed that completely. All right.
I missed a flag.
Well, that's why I missed. It's your fault. Yeah. So keeping the flag up here is important. The only place that's easier to defend than this is actually when it's on the floor here. Once it starts moving out, it's gonna go eventually. This map is very hard to hold down every. So get the flag into the doorway, Nuki, if you don't mind. So
Like
this is
this?
where they toss will land here. Now you have a couple different options tactically. So you have your heavy here. Depending on where the gun is, so if your NG is still building its gun in flag room, then you actually want to jump past and play here. Because I don't want to. Well, that's a shame. So if if they come into the flag room, I've got people in the flag room that are going to take care of it. And if they come ramp, I got the heavy here. You're never going to be safe on this map. This map is actually pretty. The demo dies a lot on this map actually when they DM. But if the gun is up, I'm going to play here because I want to keep my back to. I want to be safe from my back is what I'm saying. I don't want to be exposed from an angle, and then I can keep my eye out on stuff here. This is a hard map because if they come water or they come top, you have limited vision. But do you see how much wider I'm actually piping this flag than I did on the other maps? That gives me enough of what am I trying to say? Leeway to death slower. Because again, you're not going to stop them. Don't focus on stopping them. Focusing on slowing them down. So just drop down Nuki from top and just get a toss off. So I'm playing here. I killed him. He got a toss off. That's fine. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pipe it again and then move on from there. It's kind of hard on this map to pipe the ramp. It's a little different on this, so you want to kind of. Can you move it to the ramp?
Okie dokie.
So this one is not as easy as stop to like to pipe. Like it's just such a wider ramp. You have so much more room to. So, I mean, you're just gonna have to do the best you can.
Douglas, we're at NUG school if you want to come join us. The Outhouse channel.
Yes, pipe move, keeping my eyes open to where they can come from. That's if you take anything from this is that's all you just keep moving. Don't shoot all your pipes at once and keep your eye on your job, which is the flag. Because once you do something like you start piping, like you want to pipe the elevator here like this with blues because you hear a guy coming, this is where the guy drops down here, conks straight up, and then you miss the flag. And then that's the worst thing that can happen. Can you move it down to the floor here? So when the flag is here, they're gonna go top a lot, they're gonna go Ellie a lot, and they're gonna. I mean, these are the only ways to get in. But like, this is where they come up from behind to DM you. Okay, so just be aware of where they can potentially come from and what it means when they come that way. So when they come from elevator, they're gonna come to DM you. There almost no one does like a conk from here. So if you hear a comm Ellie or you hear the Ellie, I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you go up to the Ellie, Dookie?
Okay.
Like if I'm standing here, I can. You should be able to hear the elevator trigger. Well, I didn't, but I heard a drop. Okay, so I heard the drop. If I hear that drop, I know that person's going to come DM me. So my first instinct is to run away from that spot there, because the heavy should be there, and to back up to here. Similarly, if they come this way and they drop down, if it's a medic, just kind of see what he does. Like, I guess this is kind of a hard thing to explain. People kind of look at what they want to do. So when someone comes into the flag room and they're DMing, but then you see them kind of look at the flag, and you're like over here, well, they're about to conk to the flag. If the medic comes down, like if he jumps down, he looks at me, and the flag is like here, well, he's coming to DM me. Like just that's kind of like a thing you need to react to. So get away from him because he's not going for the flag. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense here. Do you guys kind of get what I'm saying?
I think so.
It's kind of hard because I'm talking and I don't. It's like not easy when you don't have like visual feedback from a person nodding or like shaking their head or something. Yeah, reading the offense. So if he looks at you, they're probably going to come DM you. All right, that doesn't mean all the time, but just that's what I'm focusing on. Yeah, just show me no respect, show me your ass, and then I'll fuck up.
Well, it's not the lack of respect. It's
I
you get
was just
distracted
kidding.
by the ass.
Oh, that's true too. I mean, look at Nuki. This guy squats. All right. Okay, so a couple other things on this map. Yes, he is. So you can do things where you pipe the flag with 5 pipes and use 3 pipes. So I use 5-3 splits. I'll put 5 on the flag and I'll put 3 somewhere else. So I don't really pipe top here a lot because the gun's usually kind of focusing on top. But if the gun is here, I will put 3 pipes here sometimes because the medics will come in past the heavy and they'll come this way to DM the gun. And then I will sometimes det that. This depends. Are there 3 people about to come in? I may not det that. If it's the 4th person, I might det them because again, my job is the flag. Trying to think. Oh, this is the nade bag. This is your nade bag. So make sure you grab this when it comes up. This is a map also where you will spam blues into the water. I think they land right in top of the water and blow up. So you might fuck up a conch. You might sometimes get lucky and hit a blue pipe in the air. I will sometimes throw mervs down there if they calm water. Okay, so you're trying to fuck up the conch down there. That's pretty much it on this map. I mean, oh, I didn't know pipes the flag. Again, the important thing, I'll keep saying this, learning to det, even if you miss, like even, go ahead and juke me, Nuki, and then I'll, so I miss, I shoot another pipe immediately. Every time I det, I shoot a pipe, no matter what's going on, because it's that second guy that comes in that gets it, or you miss the first one because you missed a det, but now you have a chance to save the flag. So practicing that will save a lot of flag. Oh, that was an accident. Any questions? Do you want to go to another map?
Just want you to show how to play every class on every map.
Yeah, just let's go over everything. Let's do it.
Oh, okay,
Let's
that'll
go.
take hours.
No, the solution is that you just become a regular professor here at the NUG
Oh,
school for TFC.
yeah, no, I want to do more of these. You guys have anytime you guys are online, if you guys ever want to go over stuff, I'm on after work a lot. So like, you guys just ask me and we can go. I have no problem with it anytime. I'm sure most of you guys are on my Steam's friends list, so just send me a message or send it on Discord, and yeah, anytime you guys want.
Yeah,
I think
we'll
most
have
of us are
more.
on Discord these days.
We'll
Yeah,
have
that's fine.
more in-house guest speakers. Next one will be Heat.
I do have a question. Sorry, I was muted.
Sure.
What is the one thing that an opposing medic does that like causes the biggest problem for you? I mean, like obviously killing you, but if they're not killing you, I mean, aggressively chasing you or like taking your pipe down. What's a good strategy for medic against you that like me, isn't great at DMing?
Well, okay, this is gonna sound really fucked up, but just get better at DMing, because DMing is the most effective way to get the flag out. Because if the demo's up and the pipes are there, I mean, you're hoping that he makes a mistake. Whereas
Right.
if you kill me, you're killing me. I mean, you can't stop being killed if it, one shotgun nade kills a demo. So if you're the first person in and you're not trying to conquer the flag and you see the demo, stop what you're doing and kill the demo, because what you're then doing is you're opening it up for the next guy. So that's that part of teamwork that you want to work on. So yeah, kind of going for the flag is great, but you kill the demo. What it's almost impossible to stay alive when the goal is to kill the demo. Like, even I get wrecked in in-house all the time just because I'm piping the flag and then they come in and I'm just going to get DM'd. And then when you're getting DM'd and you have that pressure on you, you're running away from the person or you're distracted. Again, so I'm distracted by a guy DMing me here and I'm trying to see where he is and I'm running away from him. I have no vision on the flag.
Okay.
That's where the flags go out. So be more DMing the demo than going for the flag.
And even if you don't kill the demo, if you leave them at one shotgun, then it's really easy for the next guy to come in and pot shot him and then escape with the flag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
think someone did say something about Sidon. I don't know if that
Okay,
mattered.
Yeah, let's go to Sidon.
Well, I could add that my entire life goal is to chase Wheaties around. Even in the respawn, I chase him into the respawn also.
Yes, he does. Can confirm.
Just to stand in front of him, even if I miss my shotties, my goal is to either get close to him so that if he blue pipes me, it hurts him as well, and just try to block his vision.
Oh, I thought it was a separation anxiety.
That too.
So I know you guys know. At least I think you guys know this is a coast to coast map. So just in general, like when you get the flag from in here and you run through this, you get the extra points. Okay.
How many extra points?
5 for the team. You get 50 in general, but 5 for the team. So this is a very difficult map when there's a lot of people in the flag room, but you want to practice piping the flag from different areas. So I'm able to put pipes on the flag. That was but like I'm able to pipe the flag from here. So I could stand up here protected from lower and water and pipe the flag. That's something that you guys should work on. And then I'm going to just spread the pipes around, come around and
bother piping lower.
Sometimes I won't pipe the T. I don't really pipe the T on this map. I will pipe upper, like this, behind the soldier. Now, again, just a little tidbit. So if the gun is up, I don't have to dead this. So I'm actually putting these pipes here, knowing I'm not going to dead that. But the other guy doesn't know that, and I'll look at him straight in the face and not dead because the gun is up. So either he's going to stand behind the pipes and the soldier's going to come back and kill him, or he's going to push ahead of the pipes and then the gun's going to kill him. Because again, I'll say this a million times. This is my job right here. This is all I care about. Everything else is just noise. So learning to pipe the flag from just all over the place on the map, moving. Like I put 2 pipes here and I started reloading. Yes, exactly. What? Just if you focus on even let's step back for a second. Even on offense, a lot of times people when they play offense, they get too overwhelmed with trying to kill the entire defense, kill the gun, kill the demo, get the flag, and get it out. No one does that on a regular basis. No one. Like anytime you see the AVIs, that's all a specific one time got lucky and killed everybody and got the flag out. If you focus in on saying, okay, this run I'm going to kill the gun, you're probably going to kill the gun. Then anything else you do after that is gravy. But if you say I'm going to kill the gun, then I'm going to kill the soldier, and I'm going to juke the demo, and I'm going to get the flag, you're probably not going to do any of those because you're not going to then focus in on one thing and you're not going to do any of them well, if that makes any sense. So you focus in on one thing until you're able to do that, and then you can add other stuff later on, if that makes any sense. Focus on the flag until you're able to pipe around different areas. I guess that's really how I don't know how else to say it. I hope that makes sense to you guys.
Yeah,
That's good.
my goal on offense, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna chase Wheaties this round.
That's your goal no matter what I'm doing. I'm not even in the server. You're gonna go
yeah,
spec and crowbar me or something.
Yeah, it's his goal even if you're not in the game.
So again, I'm putting more pipes on the flag, and see, just instinct. I'm not shooting any more than that because I don't hear anything else going on, even though I know it's a one-person server, or whatever. But I'm focusing on not wasting all my pipes out like this. And now I'm reloading, and I don't have. And then let's say I miss, and oh, now this guy's coming, and I don't have anything left over. Right? That's what you don't want to have happen. So I'm putting 2 pipes up here. I might jump down. I'm looking top because I heard the conk prime, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. But just stay on the move. Look around. See what's going on. Don't stand in one place at the same time. This is your bag again. The NG will take this, but this is your bag. This I don't know how much this gives. So 50 and 50. So yeah. Yes, so I will make wider pipe traps if I'm playing poorly, because that gives me a little bit of leeway, and also with the mindset that sometimes I fuck up. Like I'll be trying to stop them from touching the flag when I know better. But slowing down, okay, my job is the flag. Slow down. They're gonna cap a flag eventually, but my goal is to keep it from being 6 caps to being 4 caps, or 5 caps to being 3 caps, or something like that. If you feel like you're not playing well, just focus in again on that one thing. Okay, I'm only gonna pipe the flag right now because when I pipe other stuff, I'm missing. I'm not getting out of position. Yeah, so you do recalibrate in the middle of the game. I hope that answers your question. Oh, see, I missed that. So now, look what happens when you miss the flag and the scout gets the flag. I had no chance to stop him. I tried. I missed the repipe here. He's gone, and he caps it before the fucking round ends. Unbelievable.
Aha!
That is actually a tactic on offense. So here, go to any map.
It's definitely a tactic on ADL maps. And that was one of the few ways where people were able to fake Wheaties out on those when TBL forced everybody to play ADL. There are places where you can sort of land or clip a corner and it slows you down in the air or stops you, and then it throws off the timing if you're coming in real hot and then suddenly you're not.
Oh, server.
Server, I think.
Get wrecked.
NFO.
Yeah, NFO probably.
Oh, there we go. 1,000 ping, not bad. Okay, so I know I was here talking about demo, but just as a tech, so say the flag is here. Here's a trick I'll do even against a demo, because it's just a weird move. Like I'll do this. Like I'll stop short and I just won't move. Sometimes they'll miss it that because they're expecting you to go straight forward and go fast. You stop there, it's a weird play. So it is a good idea to kind of do unconventional things at times, like throw in tricks. Don't do something that I expect. Because if I expect it, then I'm able to already be ready for it. If I don't know what you're doing, I have to then think about what you're doing, and the reaction times are slower.
And if sometimes you're throwing in one of those conks where you're on the ground and you're running and you just sort of press forward and duck and you conk just on the ground, and every now and then you're doing that to go to the flag, then it makes the fake out more effective later when you don't move.
Right. Because so everything's about patterns too. So if every time you come in, you do this little juke thing here, and you do that 6 times in a row, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm waiting for you to just finally go over the flag. But then the next time you come and you go straight forward, I'm not ready for it because you've conditioned me to think about you not going for the flag, and now all of a sudden you did. So now you're going to get a toss off because of it. Anyways, this kind of transitioned out of the demo, but yeah.
But you started talking about game sense along the way.
Yeah. Pipe and move. Any class you play, don't stand still. Like the only class you stand still on is NG when you're clanging your gun, and even then you're kind of moving back and forth behind the gun. Never stand still on defense.
Yep. No. CB, you should be moving around the gun, near the gun, fixing the gun.
I am a Roomba of death, sir.
I made a video demonstrating just for you.
I'm so sorry, Tex. I am a Roomba of death. This is what I do.
I demonstrated how you can kill with your other weapons while also maintaining a gun.
I need to see that again.
I'll send it to you.
GG, buddy.
See you,
Thanks for
bud.
showing up. I appreciate it.
And also, someone took off as well. Wheaties, thank you for all the information. I appreciate it, truly.
And anytime you guys want to go over TFC stuff, anytime, you don't hesitate to reach out to me. If I'm like not here, we'll set up a time for that.
How about 3 a.m. tomorrow?
Okay, not in the morning because I do actually have to work early in the morning, so I have to go to bed at a reasonable time, and I am also a grandpa.
Not
so
anytime
do
then. Oh, so you're a liar now.
I said message me anytime. I didn't say play anytime.
Okay, I'll message you at 3 a.m.
All right, I'll send you my WhatsApp number.
Don't forget the link to your OnlyFans.
I have no fans. All right. Well, GG guys.
GG,
Later.
thanks
Yeah,
for
thank
showing
you
up.
for